No, this isn't the time to think about that. Focus. I tightly grip the knife in my hand. He's coming. The hallway is now a cavern of flame. Vlov pulls the blade from his coat.
Ah, okay. Oh.
For some strange reason, Vlov suddenly turns his back towards us. He strides down the hall and leisurely enters the elevator, leaving us behind as if nothing had happened. Okay, now I officially don't understand a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand those dogs, I don't understand the flames that covered the hallway, and I don't understand the waking nightmare that attacked the hotel.
Wait, what? Did he do something?
Ark slumps against me with a thud. She's got a nasty wound. Looks like she managed to stop the bleeding, but her face is contorted in pain. It's still fresh. After all, she only just received the wound while she was shielding me from certain death.
そうだよ。お前、なんで？
ちょっと甘く見てた。あれくらいならシキを助けて、私も軽くかわせると思ったんだけど。
And I probably could have, if you hadn't killed me!
Oh, yeah.
さすがだね、シキ。シキにやられた傷、そんなに甘くなかったね。
Oops.
With her face still scrunched up in pain, Ark smiles as if she were amused by her own words. I can't bear to look at her. Not only did she suffer this wound while protecting me, I'm the reason she's this weak in the first place. So why is she still smiling at me so stupidly? How am I even supposed to respond to that? Ark leans against me, putting her weight on my shoulder as she closes her eyes.
ちょっと待て。何目を閉じてるんだ、バカ！しっかりしろ。お前は夜なら死なない吸血鬼なんだろ。
でも、私、なんだか限界みたい。
Well, if you're just going to sleep, that's okay.
悪いんだけど、部屋まで連れ帰っておいて。
Yeah.
Ark collapses against me. I manage to catch her just in time, arms wrapped tight around her slender body.
ちょっと待ってくれ。そんな。
If you die on me here, I'll really have no idea how to respond.
Yeah.
ダメだ。起きろ、アルクエド。
I shout at her, shivering. Her eyes remain closed. She does not respond.
Ow.
When...
Yeah.
Her soft snoring sounds so content, I'm starting to feel like an idiot for being worried about her at all. Yeah, my concern was wasted on her. She's not dying, she just fell asleep.
部屋まで連れてけって、また勝手なこと言いやがって。
Not like there's any other option, though.
Right?
We can't exactly stay at the hotel when it's like this.
Yeah.
Things will get difficult if we stick around the scene of a massacre.
I think you mean gas leak.
Definitely a gas leak. Despite everything being limited to just the hotel, as morning comes and people arrive, it'll quickly be clear what happened.
Well, it depends on whether the vampire guy incinerated all the bodies or not.
See, the thing about hotels is the check-in is usually in the afternoon, so you've got until the afternoon before people start arriving.
Well, there might be workers if between the night shift and the day shift.
My head still hurts. There we go, all better.
Oh.
Ark isn't the only one who's at her limit.
Did he put his glasses on, or is he just seeing in black? Yeah.
I put my glasses back on to at least alleviate my headache.
アルクエイドの部屋って。あそこか。
Do you? That's pretty impressive considering you were like functionally
There once.
blacked out when you went
Yeah.
there. Even though I've only visited once, I still vividly recall its location.
I see.
Well, no point loitering here any longer. I gather up our things from the royal suite, pull Ark into my arms, and leave the barren hotel with a feeling of shame pressing down on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Akiho would not be proud with how I handled this situation.
Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta get through it.
It's already light outside.
そうか。そういうことか。
Oh, he left because it was daytime?
Damn you, Akaza! You people only fight us in the night when you're at your strongest. But throw a sword at you! That explains why the man left so suddenly. The sun illuminates the city with its gentle light. Night has given way to day. For now, I should just focus on getting Ark the rest she needs.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Unfortunately, wandering around the city with a girl with a giant gaping hole in her stomach
You
is
know.
probably not the best thing in the best idea in the world in broad daylight, but you know,
Wow.
taking a taxi's out of the question. Nah, no shit. We stand out. If a pair of this suspicious got into your car, you'd definitely remember their faces. Instead, I carry Ark as far from the hotel as I can before boarding a bus bound for Soya Station. We're lucky. Given the early hour, there are no witnesses or curious onlookers to point their gaze at us. Are these self-driving buses? Because if not, there's a witness.
Well, I mean, I guess it just means there's no people on the street right now. Oh, yeah, right. The spiral apartment room.
The emergency exit around the back is exactly like I left it 2 days ago.
Oh, with the door cut open or something?
Neither the residents nor the building's caretakers must have noticed the lock was broken.
That's lucky, I guess.
It's 6:30 in the morning now. I sneak into the self-proclaimed vampire's room just like I did the last time. Finally, this long mess of a day can be laid to rest.
Yay!
Fire and blood.
1. Time for Fire and Blood 2, or maybe that's later. Oh yes, let's save, please.
Yes.
It's been a while. Yep, okay. Nope, we're not done yet.
Nope, Fire and Blood 2. Day 5. Fire and Blood, I
guess you really only saw the doorway last time, huh?
Ark's room doesn't exactly scream vampire.
It looks a little Castlevania-ish.
I don't know, she's just got a fucking bed.
Oh, well, I just mean the Victorian-looking furniture in general. It's all fancy and aristocratic-looking.
I wonder if she keeps her TV in those doors back there.
Maybe.
I wasn't in a right state of mind last time, so I didn't get a good look, but just a normal apartment. There isn't a bottle of blood in sight. She's already told you she never drank any.
Well, not from a living human, anyway.
No mysterious sculptures or antiques either.
冷蔵庫に食器まで完備してるし
Dang, she's even got a refrigerator and, like, silverware and stuff.
何なんだろうなこいつ
Fucking eating and keeping things cold.
Yeah.
What do you think people need fridges and tablewares for, my guy?
Check the fridge. What does she drink? Is it full of beer?
I mutter to myself as I lay her down on the bed sheets. Ark might be light, but that doesn't make it any less exhausting to have carried her all the way here. I plant myself right there on the floor and catch my breath. It's just about 7 o'clock.
そっかカーテン閉めて
Yeah, I don't want her to burn up from the sun or something. Oh, nice.
I force one last ounce of strength into my tired bones and shut the curtains. And with that, my body finally releases the tension it had been holding on to all this time. As I try to sit back down, my knees give out and send me crashing down onto the floor.
I think you're also tired from fighting dogs. Well, yeah.
Ever since my accident, my body's been slow to heal from injuries. Though that was never cause for me to shy away from working out. The arm has had a dojo, so I always made sure to exercise as much as I could.
Oh, you exercise in a dojo?
Even a common cold can be dangerous if you don't take care of yourself.
Right.
But since I've kept active, I'd say I'm about as fit as anyone. It's just my stamina that's awful.
Feel like maybe you haven't worked out as much as you should.
Like an athlete geared for a single sport, I'm a sprinter that isn't going to be winning any marathons. Now that I'm laying on the ground, there's no way I'm getting up again. I spent the entire night talking to Ark, and it's been a full day since I had anything decent to eat.
Any chance you can crawl to the fridge for some food?
It's kind of amazing that I've managed to hold out this long, frankly.
Well, adrenaline is a hell of a drug.
I steal a glance at the girl on the bed. Her abdomen seems to have stopped bleeding, and if she can come back to life after being dismembered, I'm not really sure I need to be worried in the first place. My head throbs like I have a fever. I'm so tired I can barely breathe, and yet here I am, more worried about her than myself. Maybe I really am coming down with something.
So I guess he passed. Yeah, he passed out on the floor for a bit.
オートバイのブレーキペダルが何らかの異常をきたしており、ブレーキの効かない状態で急な坂道を降りたことが原因と見られています。負傷者は2名、幸い死者はおりませんでした。
In other news, a local hotel suffered a gas leak overnight. Guess I was tired enough to pass out right here on the floor. Looks like someone opened the curtains and covered me with a blanket while I was still snoozing.
She left you on the floor, though?
I'd wager it's past noon by now. She wasn't going to put him in her bed.
Well, yeah, I guess so. On the sofa or something?
No, floor is good enough for him. The TV is switched on and playing the same old news in the background. I look to the bed, but I don't see Ark. I prop myself up to get a better look around. There's a hint of movement coming from the kitchen in the next room.
Well, I mean, she's gotta eat if she wants the energy to recover from that injury.
I shrug off the blanket as I lurch to my feet. I'd better head to the kitchen and check on her wounds.
Haha, yeah. Yep, morning staff change. Oh, it really was left on fire.
I freeze in place.
Yeah.
My gaze is drawn back to the newscast.
That is a lot of people, yeah.
The news anchor continues droning on about the details in a detached voice. A list of 200 names scrolls across a photo of the hotel we stayed at last night. Neither Ark nor my name is listed.
Might not have been an ordinary fire. An explosion. Ah, yeah, he must have burst through a wall somewhere.
We believe a gas leak occurred
Yeah.
and ignited off the burners in the kitchen, which caused an explosion that blew up the hotel. God damn the church and their gas leak stories.
Well,
I turn off the TV. 200 guests remain unaccounted for. They have yet to find any survivors.
well, they're looking.
They already know what they know. Why hold out on telling everyone the truth? That every last person in the hotel was engulfed by those insane flames and burned to a crisp, leaving nothing behind. I resist the urge to hurl. I can't. Not here. Not now. Ark won't think I'm cool if I throw up on the
Right,
floor.
yeah. That'd be bad.
Simply feeling sick would make me no better than swine. After coming out of that alive, the only thing I should let myself feel is hatred. 200 people. 200 people of whom not a single trace remains, who were massacred without a shred of sympathy or mercy. His face flares vividly in my mind. I don't know who he is. All I know is that he's the monster behind this carnage. Is my heart numb from all the things I saw? Fear still courses through my veins. Anger, too, coiling around like a snake. Yet my thoughts remain cool and collected. It's like my brain and my heart are working on two different frequencies. Just thinking about that fur-clad man makes me want to rage, yet my fingertips tingle with alertness, primed for action. I don't need emotions to know what to do. I don't need fire or heat or passion. All I need is... All I need is to do
All I need is to do. Wow.
All I need is to do is
Alright, guys.
cleanly cut through his lines. It took a lot longer than it did in Mahoyo, to be fair.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're like
5 chapters in.
we're 5 days in, or like
Yeah.
9 weeks into this shit. Like,
That's pretty good.
気がついたのシキ。
I am. How's your... Pull up your shirt. I need to inspect your stomach real quick.
Right.
Ark pokes her head out from the kitchen.
怖い顔しちゃって何かあった？
Ark talks to me casually like nothing happened.
いや別におはよう。
200 people are dead, Ark. That's what happened.
おはよう。朝の挨拶をするなんて珍しい経験で。
Her sweet smile takes me by surprise, and I need to swallow hard to even out my breathing. The cold thoughts of vengeance that clogged my mind melt like snow before the sun. Ugh, what am I even thinking about? Get it together, Shiki. The whole reason you got up in the first place was to check on her.
あれかいな
Right.。
傷はいいのか。
傷？ええ、とりあえず問題ないわ。
You know, I think, maybe.
But I thought that last time, too.
Right.
Ark seems just fine.
Just like last time.
Looks like she's back to the way she was before. If anything, she's definitely looking better than I'm feeling right about now.
そうか。それならよかった。
At least the person in my immediate vicinity is safe.
Yeah, there's that.
And at least you're not trying to save every person in front of you. The hell am I talking about? Ark isn't even a person.
Aw, come
At
on.
least not in the usual sense. How did I forget that? I'll still be half asleep.
でもまあ、いいことには変わりはないよな。お前の傷、大したことじゃなかったんだから。
へえ、どうしたのよシキ。ちょっと前までは私のこと化け物呼ばわりしてたくせに。
Yes, and you were trying to break my glasses.
Yeah.
あのな、ちょっと前までじゃなくて、 今でもそう思ってる。
You know.
What do you
で
mean
もそれと
more
これ
or
とは別問
less?
題だろ。助けてもらったら感謝ぐらいはするさ。
He's just being
助
tsundere
けたっ
about
て
it.
私が指揮を
Well, you know, you pulled me off out of the way of that flame attack.
Ark's eyes are wide with surprise. Did she not even realize she rescued me?
そうだよ。お前は俺を助けてくれたんだよ。だから今更だけどかばってくれてありがとう。お前に引っ張られなかったら俺も焼け死んでいたところだ。
ありがとうって別にいいよ、そんなこと考えなくて。指揮がブローと出会った原因は私にあるんだし、指揮に感謝される資格はないもの。
No, really, he's the reason he came face to face with Vlov because he left the room.
Well, that too.
助けられたのも事実だろう。アルクエイドは俺をかばってくれた。その点だけは本当に感謝してる。
確かに事実だけ見ればそうだけど、やっぱりそれは違うよ、指揮。
Hmm.
見張り役を引き受けなければあなたはあんな目には合わなかった。
True.
指揮の生活に毒を混ぜたのは私よ。あなたは私を憎みこそすれ、感謝するのは間違ってるんじゃない？
Ark has gotten weirdly caught up on this.
間違ってないよ。自分の行動は自分で責任を持つしかない。ずっと昔にそういうことを教えてくれた人がいたんだ。周りがどうあれ、自分が望んでやったことは自分の手で決着をつけなさいって。
Regardless of how it happened, you did choose to protect Ark and all that.
Yeah. Which is why I don't hold the slightest grudge against her over the whole guard thing either. If there's anyone to blame for getting me into this mess, it's myself.
そっか。言われてみれば盾が必要になったのは。
Oh yeah, now that I think about it, this is all your fault for killing me in the first place.
なら、あなたを巻き込んだことについて私が謝る必要はないってこと？
I guess not.
You don't have to, no, but I would appreciate it.
ああ、そういうこと。自業自得なんだよ、今の俺は。
自業自得か。うん。指揮ってば初めから運が悪かったのね。
Jeez.
人を殺すにしたって私以外の子にしておけばこんなことにはならなかっただろうし。
Yeah.
Man, it's a real shame you chose me to be your murder victim, huh? Just imagine if you'd picked some brown-haired girl from your class or something.
Right. Yeah.
あのな。
That's assuming I would have killed someone else at all. It's not like I make a habit out of stalking people down the street and murdering them.
Right.
Ark was the first and only person for whom I ever felt that uncontrollable urge to kill. And I have a feeling I wouldn't just feel that for anyone.
何？忘れ物でも思い出したの？
いや、忘れ物というか、なんていうか。考えてみれば。
Right. Yeah.
どうして俺
We're
は
like basically
お前を
hypnotized that whole
殺そうな
time.
んて思ったんだろう。
I just realized I didn't really have a reason for killing you in the first place.
Yeah.
Ark knits her brows in disapproval. A fair reaction. You wouldn't want to hear that your murderer doesn't even know why they killed you. Not a good look.
理由なんてないんじゃない？
What?
Yes, yes I do.
だって指揮は根っからの殺人鬼なんだから。
I don't know. I just thought I was teaming up with a random serial killer.
私を襲った時なんてすごく手慣れていたものね。チャイムを押して扉が開いた瞬間に手を差し込んできて、有無を言わさず中に押し入る。こっちが驚いている間に狙撃で生命活動を停止させて、あとはザックザクに切り裂いてバラバラにする。うん、あの不意打ちは完璧だった。どのくらい完璧だったかっていうと、あの時の指揮をそのままキャンバスに閉じ込めればそれ以上はないほどの絵になる。私がまだ正常なままだったらお城に持ち帰って飾ってあげたいぐらい。
The castle, huh?